Hey guys, and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. I just streamed, not Mass Effect Let It Die, not important. Regardless, we're going to be continuing with the Let's Play. I'm continuing with the actual main story today to this damn time. I don't know what happened, but I just got like a sea of allergies, like the same feeling of like, happening to me right now. So that's fun. Kind of came out of left field. Don't worry about it. What do we have to do in terms of missions? We have this one, the journey to Meridian. Haven't I been to Meridian? Speak to the leader on the Nexus. We talked to everyone on the ship last time, or at least we tried to. Oh, son of a bitch. I still haven't looked up to see if that one person can be a companion. Okay, but apparently this is the mission where we can romance her, but I could have sworn I read something where she could actually be a companion. Nope, just getting a lot of Suvi sex scenes, so we're just gonna go ahead and say nope, and go team. Okay, well, I look a fool. But also, the one thing I asked you guys a while back, and I'm not sure if I've gotten the answer, because again, I've been busy recently, I haven't been able to jump on and see what you guys have been saying, which I apologize for. I will do that when I finally get some time, but I am trying to figure out, no, we don't do that, we won't do that, but what's the deal with our sister? Like, we haven't learned anything about that in the slightest. Since we're going to the Nexus, we might as well try to get one of these. I don't know, there was something about Tan here. I mean, sure, we could do the interview ones because they're just dialogue options. So she wants to talk to us for an interview. But yeah, we're gonna be taking Cora and Vetra along on this ride. They are the best BFFs that my character have. Also, I have no idea what was in the last patch that I downloaded. So maybe something crazy, maybe something not so crazy. I have no idea. I have literally no idea. I wonder if we'll get any praise of finding the Ark. Because we did that once. I don't know why they stopped doing that, because that makes sense that they'd be like, hey, we woke up some of the race that you saved. They want to give you like a thumbs up. The only people that did that were the Azari. Or whatever, the blue people. That race is probably from anyways. Nope, nothing. Alright, miss, you've been wanting to talk to us for quite the while. Whatever, hey.
Free for an interview? I'd like to know more about the Angara. It's not often a first contact goes so smoothly. At least the Angara are more peaceful than the Ket. There's high hopes for this alliance.
The Angara are survivors, and they're willing to help. They'll be great allies.
The Angara soldier who joined your team has a few fans already, but everyone's talking about Aya. Green plants, flowing water? Our leaders have discussed whether we should send colonists there.
If the Angara say yes, I don't see why not.
I wonder who gets to make that call. The Angara don't have much of a government left. Okay, that's... Colonist registration is up since last episode, as is morale. Tan sent this for you. Inspiring, huh?
Wait for the interview to do the next... Okay, oh, we sent the gift to something. Okay, well, Tan may not be happy. Wait for another thing. Yeah, what do we have here, though? I hate how this is a task, because it just like it's fallen under, like, the rubble of shit. Why? We're probably not gonna get around to that because I don't even know where it is. There is this thing, yeah, this may lead us down a whole rabbit hole, but this is, they've been complaining because they're not able to get out. Yeah, so basically they're saying, not there, but they're saying that they're annoyed that their families aren't able to wake up, but it's not about that, it's about what is the best people to wake up in terms of survival. Hey.
Tell our leaders.
Hey, what's going on?
The sleepers.
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel got bumped down the list, like my clan brothers.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
We only had resources for one outpost, so I focused on the skills we needed most.
And what we need is our families back.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
Hell no. You're not gonna do that. Fuck off. You're not gonna be like, excuse me, you're doing that? No, I'm not doing that. Don't you tell me what we can and can't do. Not because I'm like, hey, you don't fucking tell me what to do, but more so because there's a reason why things have to happen like this. We can't, a kid running around has a higher chance of dying because he doesn't know how to handle a conflict and etc. God, dumb people.
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
This is a big issue. Bigger than just my say-so.
Bullshit. You're their hero right now. They'll do anything you say.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously.
Tell our leaders.
I don't really want to help these people. Yeah, I mean, I get we've committed at this point, but like, not at all do I want to help these people. We said we'd be doing main story, and we will, but like, this is something I wanted to see, but it just pisses me off more and more and more. People are thinking with the emotions when their emotions are going to be a thing that hurt the people that they love the most. Stupid. Very dumb. It's like, they're like, I want my kid. It's like, well, your kid's gonna fucking have a high chance of dying, so you're an idiot and selfish. Grow a pair and just deal with the suffering for a bit. That's what everyone else is doing. Why are you so fucking special? Calm down. Ryder, of course, isn't gonna say that. He's gonna be like, yeah, I'll talk to them. It's like, no, tell them to fuck off. For once, I want to say that.
Hello again.
They're waiting for you. Careful.
Oh, shit.
Of course you approve. Ryder saved your people.
Ryder saved our people. It doesn't matter if they were Solarians. They were citizens of the Initiative.
But it doesn't hurt if there's a few less Krogan around, does it?
The Pathfinder.
Ryder, we were discussing how things ended with the Archon.
Kesh, it's true I had to leave some Krogan behind. I'm sorry about that.
You've already done your part for us. That's more than I can say for others.
Yet I have to question what we gained, provoking the Archon like this.
He had a map showing the location of Meridian. Now we have it, and a short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network. If we get that working, all our problems are solved.
Based on what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Aya suggests that Meridian is the key.
While I appreciate what you've done for our strike teams, we're not equipped for a war with the Ket. They'll be defending Meridian with everything they've got.
If we do nothing, I guarantee there's a fight coming. The Archon's already studying how to exalt us. It's not pretty.
Still, it's better to focus on the outposts. If the Ket attack, at least our people won't be in one place.
Then there's this Sam of yours. We took a chance letting AI get involved. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable with just how involved it's become. I'm grateful, Ryder, but I can't support your plan.
Then I will.
And so will I.
I agree.
Ryder deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture, but you answer to me. I hope you understand.
What's the matter, Tan? Don't want anyone else overshadowing you?
It's not called the Pathfinder Initiative. The chain of command has to be respected. That is all.
Why am I surprised? I don't exactly have a plan B.
There may be a way.
Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message for you. They said your sister is awake.
What?
Go. We'll talk later, in the tech lab.
Oh, is that what happens? You just have to wait an eon. Sick. I thought it was gonna be like a side mission. No, it's like, hey, you have to get a certain point in the story in order to make it happen.
Sarah,
Scott.
bring it here. Man, it's good to finally see you.
It's good to see anything. I was starting to think I'd never wake up.
Well, I sure missed having you around. We've hit a few rough patches along the way.
I'm sorry I wasn't there when Dad died.
There's nothing anyone could have done. I wasn't even sure I should tell you.
I'm glad you did. It gave me time to let it sink in. I'll miss him. But I also know he'd be the first to say, get over it and get on with it already.
Oh, there's been plenty of that.
So I hear, Mr. Pathfinder.
Not by choice.
From the sounds of it, you're going to need all the help you can get.
Careful.
No way are you fit for duty, miss. That stubborn skull of yours needs a chance to heal.
Says who?
Just for once, take it easy, will you? There'll still be plenty of mountains left to climb when you wake up.
Oh, better leave the tallest one for me.
If you two want to catch up some more, that's fine, but no getting out of bed.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Rix. We have some ideas about Meridian. Come by the tech lab as soon as possible.
Will do.
Got it. Let's do this.
Hey.
You're probably wondering how things have been going.
Yeah, feeling a little out of it. I know you're Pathfinder, but not much else. Did they make you president of the universe, too?
Well, the big vote is tomorrow, and I'm here to make sure every comatose patient has their say. Vote Ryder.
Ha ha. So what have you really been up to?
In a nutshell, we found an alien terraforming network that spans the cluster. We're going to reactivate it at some place called Meridian.
Wow. That all?
Nope. There's also a race of aliens called Ket that wants to turn all of us into them, and their leader, a guy named Archon, wants me dead.
Right. Maybe taking a long nap wasn't so bad.
You should know. Dad was keeping some secrets from us.
How do you mean?
First off, Sam's a lot smarter than he let on. Also, his connection to Dad, and now me, is way more powerful than the other Sams.
I never knew that. What was Dad up to?
I don't know. But Sam said there are blocks in his memory array. Dad put them there.
So he's hiding something.
I'm trying to figure out how to unlock it.
Knowing Dad, it won't be easy.
I thought maybe we could talk about Mom and Dad.
What about them?
Thought you might want to know how Dad died.
I've been wondering.
First planet we landed on. There was an atmosphere processor. It was malfunctioning. Dad managed to power it down. Saved us all. But there was an accident. My helmet broke. I couldn't breathe. And then Dad gave me his.
He sacrificed himself.
Only one of us could make it. And he didn't hesitate. He was a hero.
I remember the stories about Dad being an N7. The things people said he did in the military. I guess it was true.
You should have seen him in action. He was incredible.
Good. That's how I'll remember him then.
What do you remember about how they met?
As Mom tells it, he was doing his N7 training on Earth. She was a scientist working on biotic implants. He was trying real hard to pull off a bad boy in uniform thing. And failing. But she thought it was charming and struck up a conversation. Dad mostly just grunted. She finally had to ask him out.
Our dad, the ladies' man.
Then he went off to fight the First Contact War. When that was over, we were born, and Dad was posted to the Citadel as an attaché.
What do you remember about Mom's biotic research?
That was back when biotic abilities were a total mystery. She was a pioneer, helping people cope by designing implants. It's what made her sick, though. People got all sorts of weird diseases from EZO exposure.
What do you remember about growing up on the Citadel?
Giant space city filled with every kind of alien you could imagine. I remember trying to play hide and seek with some Hanar. It was no fair because they could float. Looking back, it's probably why I'm here. I saw how mind-bogglingly enormous the universe really is.
You still think about Mom?
When I woke up, I forgot she was dead for a second. I looked around for her. Then I remembered.
Dad talked about her before we left on our first mission.
He didn't show it, but he never stopped thinking about her. He wasn't the same after she was gone.
At least they're together now. Feeling homesick at all?
Well, all I've seen so far is this med bay. We could still be on Earth for all I know. But yeah, before we went into stasis, I was missing my life. Or at least the idea of it.
Which part do you miss most?
Looking for Prothean artifacts. My team was a special exoarchaeology unit, fully funded and sanctioned by the Alliance. My job, as in they paid me to do it, was to help dig up more artifacts and learn whatever we could from them. If things hadn't gone sour, it would have been a great life.
What was wrong with how things really were?
Well, Mom was gone. I'm not sure I'll ever fill the hole she left. And Dad, it hurt him more than he let on. Plus, his research on Sam was illegal as hell. He was trying to save her, and maybe the Initiative looked the other way, but the Alliance didn't. After they discharged him, whenever people found out I was his daughter, door slammed in my face. Being Alec Ryder's kids in the Milky Way, we were in for a lifetime of dreams that were never going to happen.
Well, I should let you rest up.
Yeah, only way to recover from a coma is getting more sleep.
It won't be much longer.
At least take some pictures of Meridian for me.
I can pretend I was there.
Okay, that was a lot of talking. Also, we're not doing the main mission. We were doing the one. Please tell me it's still here somewhere. Sleeping Dragon, is that it? Speak to the protesters, speak to Kendra's. Yeah, Director Tan pissed me off. He's like, we're not doing this. We're just gonna let our people die. Like, every person in power here has shown that they're very bad at being in power. Like, Addison, again, trying to, like, use raiders to do her bidding. It's like, what? These are the people that wanted to murder us on this place. Like, are you insane? And then, what do you call it? Tannis hasn't fucking done shit. Like, the leader of everything has not done anything. Anyways, hey, Kendra's.
I got your report. Both our Pathfinder and the Natanis. What a mess.
It could have been much worse.
True. We've got survivors to find and a new Pathfinder out in the field. I'll take it. I owe you for this, Ryder. They'd still be lost without you.
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks, dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
Yeah, I kind of think we're right. Even though I think we have the right means to let everyone out, I just, like, again, to me, it's the fact that, again, there's no point in letting them up unless they're in a safe fucking place, or else it's stupid.
We only just got on our feet. Plus, it messes up the schedule again. What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
We're not leaving them. We're not gonna throw them away, though. No, actually, I'll side with them. If that's the only option is to kick them out of the fucking Nexus, then no, let them out. Fuck.
These people aren't the enemy. We didn't come all this way to rip families apart. We'll manage the resource squeeze somehow.
Your compassion is admirable, but...
Guess we're all tightening our belts.
You can run a stasis override command from operations. I hope the rest will be that easy.
Yeah, I wanted to make my stand, but if the only option is kicking them the hell off, then it's like, what? No. It'd be like killing people. Fuck that. I hate Tan, though. I see why people, like you're like, fuck him. It's because, again, he's a little fucking weasel fuck. He's like, I'm in charge. What did you do to deserve to be in charge, Mr. Tan? Yeah, exactly. Like, asshole.
Okay, sending the override command. The stasis pods should start unlocking.
You're really doing this? I was at the protest in hydroponics. I thought we'd just get more excuses. But we already lost a year waiting for our families. I'm glad it's time.
Things will be lean for a while, with the new mouths to feed.
But you're out there. We'll manage somehow. My mom was scared something would go wrong and she'd be awake in stasis all that time. She isn't... It doesn't work like that, but I just want her out, so I know.
Override complete. Stasis revival triggered on the Nexus. For Jasper K, Griffith G, Pilkvist A, Demerchi P, Kozlov S.
There! That's her!
Why are you still here? Go be the face your mom wakes up to.
I will. Thank you.
Given new resource allocation, personnel in stasis on the Hyperion may now be required to wait longer.
When it's time, you'll have a home to wake up to. I promise.
Yeah, I don't really think that was the best choice. It says I'm 19 out of 28 perks unlocked, but I have done all the planets, so like where is the other stuff coming from? But we did that, and by the way, the reason why I didn't want to do that is because we're basically giving special treatment to a select few, which is stupid, because it's like, yeah, I wish there was a better way to handle that shit situation. But Tan was like, get them off our fucking station. And I'm like, Tan, you heartless shit. Shut up. I always wanted to know where the Pathfinders were, though, on the Nexus. But apparently they're here? I don't know. I wanted to talk to the one Asari person for like ages ago, but it just didn't happen. Irritating. Irritating for sure. This has just been a talking part. But I mean, man, did we ever just jump from like what we were doing? We might actually beat it today, which is bonkers to me. But it'd also be nice to be like, it's done. It's off the plate. Open.
Ryder, good to see you. We've been working with Dr. Aradana and her team on the problem of getting to Meridian.
We think we have the answer.
I'm listening.
It's plans for new technology we've designated Ghost Storm.
When you approach Meridian, our own ships can broadcast fake returns for the Tempest.
The Ket won't know which is real. It will confuse their sensors and draw their ships off.
It could buy you some time.
I can work with that, just enough to give us an advantage.
The rest is up to you.
I can handle it, though it means going against the initiative. We're alone here. You didn't hear that.
Hear what? We've been collating gamma charts all day.
A risk comes with the job. Part of being a Pathfinder.
Sure, if they'd pay us once in a while.
Not likely after this.
First, you'll need to research the Ghost Storm technology. Then we'll rendezvous at Meridian.
Good luck.
Cool. Can I talk to you guys? I don't know. Okay, yeah, they're just talking. They're nerding out. Anyways, I don't know where the other people are. I really want to know. Dang it. Well, guys, that may be the video, honestly. We've spent a lot of time talking in the video, but the next video just means that we're actually going to shoot something, which is great. Also, God, my knees. They're going to break? No, we're fine. Yeah, I'm really interested to see what the ending is going to be like. If we are going to be like, hey, Tan, get lost. Like, you're just gone because you're not helping, etc. I feel like, weirdly enough, the person that will come to our aid is Addison, and the Krogan daughter, the Krogan lady, speaker. I feel like she'll be the one that also comes to our rescue because, yeah, I just feel like they're the only ones that really get it. Like, if we're in the shit that deep, they're gonna be like, yeah, we'll throw you a lifeline. But for the most part, it's kind of like, man, Tan is such a pussy. He's not even a pussy. He just, again, the fact that he was like, people were like, we're willing to help and make up for that difference, and then he's like, no, like I'm leader. It's like, well, fuck, it's not about being a leader, dude. It's about someone assigning this job and being able to do the job. Dummy. Dummy.
Can we talk a moment?
I mean, yeah. Finally, yes, we can.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering, when you found the Solarian Ark, was anything strange, out of place?
You mean besides the exalted Krogan, the relics, and getting jabbed in the neck? Why are you asking?
Because a few hours ago, we received this.
Hello, Ryder. I don't think the Solarian Ark was captured by chance. If you want to know more, meet me at these coordinates.
That's all. Do you think it's some sort of hoax?
Now that I think about it, a Ket armada just stumbling across the Solarian Ark seems a little convenient.
Coincidences do happen, though when you put it like that. I'll put the coordinates for this meeting in the nav computer. I suppose there's no harm in making sure.
Ha ha ha. Truth and trespass. I remember seeing a stream where a person had beat the game and they were doing like wrapping up quests, and this was one of the quests they had. And it talked about Tan being a dickhole. So we're gonna be doing that in the next episode, bring that stone bitch down. Anyways, guys, that brings us to the end of the video. The next video we're gonna be doing this, and then we'll be jumping back into the story, preparing the storm, whatever that's gonna be. Subscribe button above me, 2 videos to my right. Thank you guys so much for your time, and bye, guys.